T T H H E G G.
Well, hello there my gamer friends, this is your fabulous host Viact here, and today I'm gonna play Space Hulk Ascension, and it's a turn-based action slash RPG slash strategy game, and it's based in the Warhammer universe, of course I mean 40k, and it's made by a Danish indie studio called Full Control. And truth be told, this is actually my very first Space Hulk game since the, well, old school days back in the 90s. I don't know if you remember that Space Hulk game. I think it was released in 91 or 93 or something like that. But it was a DOS-based game. It was a DOS prompt kind of thing. Anyhow, I'm just gonna do like a brief introduction by playing the tutorial, because to be honest, I have not played any of the previous Full Control Space Hulk games, so I'm pretty much a noob when it comes to Space Hulk, the remake, or what I should call it. And I should also point out that so far Space Hulk Ascension has received some pretty good reviews, so if you like the video and the upcoming videos, then you can buy Space Hulk Ascension for €25 on Steam at the moment. So I'm just gonna kick everything off now by doing the tutorial. And one more thing, I'm playing on insane graphics. That's like the highest setting, in case you wonder. Okay, secure briefing. Victory often rests upon the correct weaponry being in the right place at the right time. Even the most destructive weapons of war are worthless if absent from the battle. Well, good point there. Made me think about Full Metal Jacket. You know, this is my rifle. Without my rifle I'm nothing, and so on. Secure the beachhead. Alrighty. Okay, it's a training facility. Blah 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 blah. So now I'm gonna do the, well, deployment when I place out my, well, warriors pretty much. So onward we go to our doom. Oh, they are called Terminator, but I don't know if that's like a Space Hulk class. Anyhow, you can do the deployment tile with the left mouse button, so I'm gonna do that. So this is like the objectives for this part of the tutorial, so I'm gonna do that now. Kick ass! Okay, I'm gonna attack him. I'm not gonna go through all that. You're probably gonna get the idea now. I'm gonna show this though. You can do like a sidestep kind of thing with the camera. You can even rotate it. You can zoom in and out. So you can get like a customized view for, well, your personal taste whatsoever. You also got this super cool function here. You see this screen here? This is like a FPS kind of screen. I'm gonna go for the big version. You can actually also see like a predator here if you feel like that. You know, sensing or seeing heat. But fuck that, I'm gonna go this way. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot this bastard here. It's a what? I'm just gonna use bolt fire on it. And there you go. Okay, I think he lost a lib there. Then you got like different firing modes. Regular mode, aimed mode, burst mode, and suppressed mode. And it's pretty simple to change firing mode. You just go to your character and then you press attack, and then you got like, well, bolt fire, power, yeah, you can actually use melee weapons, but I got no such thing right now. But I think I can punch him in the face with my fist. Anyhow, I'm gonna go for aim and fire here. And there you go, one dead, well, space alien. Overwatch. A Terminator armed with a combi bolter, storm bolter, or assault cannon may spend 2, well, action points to be set to Overwatch. Yes, there's, I forgot to mention it, there's of course action points involved in Space Hulk. So it's pretty much like any turn-based game, XCOM for example, so you must think before you act, because you can, you know, run around a corner and run out of action points and you face an enemy. And from my experience with Space Hulk Ascension so far is that you die rather easily, even if you play on the easiest setting. Now I'm just gonna end turn. Yes, Overwatch. I forgot, my bad. That's pretty much the same kind of thing when you set soldiers in guard mode in XCOM. So if they spot the enemy, then they will, well, attack them per automatic, so to speak. Just like this. Oh crap. Right in your face. I have to say that they are rather stupid. Kind of like the enemies in Hitman, even though there's a pile of bodies there, you know. His pack egg, and then they just die. Then you get the weapon panel, because as you saw here, my gun overheated, so I have to push the cooldown button. And of course you have to reload your gun when it's run out of ammo. But in this case I need to cool it down, I think. Or maybe I don't have to. Not at this time. Yeah. See, where is that one? Reload. There you go. A rather small icon. I wish that it would have been a bit bigger, but that's the one that you use to cool down your weapon. It costs 1 action point.
Weapon functional.
And that's the way you do it. And yeah, I'm just gonna end turn here. And then you're good to go again. Pretty much. And that was the very first like tutorial mission. And of course you get experience point for your, well, soldier or Terminator in this case. Kind of a lot of experience points, and you can spend those on different things. I'm gonna show you those in a moment here. Yes, the campaign map. This is basically how it looks when you're in a real kind of situation, you know, real missions. This is the one that I have done, so it's secure. So now I'm going on to the next one, where my battle brother has been, well, separated from the squad and his teleport Homer damage. Okay, so Homer Simpson has like a part in this game. Anyhow, I'm just gonna move on. So I'm gonna return our battle brother from the midst of our enemies. So it's like, you know, a mission behind enemy lines, pretty much. So I'm going on here. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. The clever combatant imposes his will upon the enemy, but does not allow the enemy's will to be imposed on him. Well, good advice there. Okay, now we're at the deployment area once again. Okay, this time I'm gonna deploy a sergeant. So it's like a drill sergeant, I guess. To deployment then. And once again, this is the objectives. Deploy sergeant, shoot the broken door, move Terminator, flame Jenny Stealer. What the fuck is that? End turn, close Jenny Stealer, spawn point, pass teleport Homer, activate teleport, activate, sorry. And that's it. And this is how it starts. And you cannot open broken doors, so you have to, well, pretty much use brute force. In this case, shoot it open. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let me see now. There we go. And I think bolt fire will do just fine. And the bolt fire attack actually costs less action points than the rest. It has the same kind of amount of action points that you'd use for a melee weapon. Well, I don't have to go through that. I think you get the idea anyhow. And this is, well, I think it's an enemy, so I'm just gonna stand here. Ah yes, this is actually my favorite, well, weaponry so far, heavy flamer. That's a flamethrower, of course. So I'm gonna move one more time. And here is the heavy flamer. See how this goes, because I have to end turn here. And here's an enemy. Ah, okay, I could use him now. Okay, sorry. He got like 3 different kind of attacks. He got wildfire. Well, it's like a wildfire, of course. Then you get like long fire, and you get focused. And I'm gonna go for a long fire in this case. Gonna see if I can get a good view of the flamethrower. Ah, sorry. There we go. I think that's a good view here. There we go. One alien barbecue coming up. I don't know if I got any action points left here. I think I wasted everything. Okay, I'm gonna go for end turn then. Okay, I'm gonna block it. So it's those alien kind of things are called Jenny Stealers. I think that's the way to pronounce it. They enter like different parts of the map, so you have to like block their movement, so to speak. What I have learned from the past when I played the tutorials, so I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice by standing with my back, you know, towards somewhere where where I can't see. So I'm just gonna stand like this time. Yeah. Well, you heard it yourself. They're here somewhere. See if I can go now. There's nowhere else to go, so I have to go this way. Okay, to pass a carried object to the carrying terminator must be facing the receiving terminator, okay? Blah blah blah, okay. Pass teleport Homer to the heavy terminator, alright. Got it. Then I can walk again, because I don't know if I can go in here. Because that was a part of the job. But I don't know if I should kill some assholes before, but I'm gonna try this. But there's still enemies left, so I don't know if that's a part of the tutorial, because you can actually finish it if you want to, but that one is blocked. I don't actually think that you can do anything more on this part.
Moving.
Oh, nice. I think this is it, pretty much. Yep. It's the end of the line, so I'm just gonna do that. And that what is it? That was it, I mean. So I guess that was just some sound effect, because I couldn't see any more aliens whatsoever. And so there was just one kill. Well, some experience points at least. So I'm gonna move on. And this is the actual loadout screen where you can, you know, unlock, I mean, use skills, upgrades, weaponry, and use your experience points. And from what I can tell, you can actually play as different characters when you're in the actual mission. But it differs how many characters you can have. Some missions you have like 2, maybe 3, so you never really know. So you have what you got at your disposal, so to speak. I'm just gonna show what you can do here. You can change the appearance. You got like 5 different ones. I'm gonna go for that one, and you can change the looks of the armory or body. See which one I like the most. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. And then you can change like adornments, that's like kind of jewelry and shit. Bling bling if you want to. That looks pretty badass. Then you got like you can change weapons if you want to. And in this case I got the power sword unlocked, so I can add that one. See where I can find it. That's how you do it. You can add it in your other hand here. So now I got like a power sword, and I got the storm bolter. So I got a really impressive melee weapon and a, well, middle range kind of automatic weapon, I guess. Then you got like skills, and at this time I just got sustained fire upgrade, and that means that the Terminator can move without losing the sustained fire bonus. And that would pretty much be the accuracy of a shot, you know, the odds of getting a hit or missing the shot. So that's pretty keen to have a, well, good sustained fire even though you're moving. And then you got attributes. There's 6 different ones at your disposal. You got like weapon skill, and that speaks for itself. Then you got ballistic skill, and that's the accuracy with ranged weapons like storm bolters and assault cannons, for example. Then you get agility, that's speed and such as that. You get willpower, and that's kind of like psychological, you know, mentally, you know, willpower. It speaks also for itself. That's how strong you are mentally. And you get toughness. Well, pretty much like Chuck Norris, in short. Perception, well, that's how far you can see, and just, you know, taking notice of the surroundings and all that, noticing a hidden enemy, for example. And this one in the middle here, that's not a part of the attributes, but I think that's the actual rank on your character, I think. So I guess this means that I'm a sergeant, which you can see here. Sorry, my bad. So I think I have showed pretty much everything besides the equipment. This is a skull scanner, and you can skull like, well, the area for alien life forms, for example. And I think I have covered everything that can be said here. So this would be the end of the very first tutorial video of Space Hulk Ascension. So I hope you enjoyed it, and just like always, feel free to subscribe, and of course comment if you want to. So take care, people. This is Viact signing out. Bye bye.